Hi, and welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about this 50cc Iron Butt Association ride that I'm taking off for this week. I posted in one of my long distance riding forums I'm a member of, and the 50cc title that I gave it seemed to throw some people off, so I wanted to explain it a little bit. The 50cc has nothing to do with the motorcycle that I'm riding. It's actually 50 hours or less. CC is coast to coast. So I have 50 hours to get from one coast to the other. The Iron Butt Association says you can go anywhere you want. You can take any route, they don't care, as long as you go from like the Atlantic to the Pacific or Pacific to the Atlantic. So I'm going from Jacksonville to San Diego. So that's my plan. Now a little bit on how and what I'm doing and what I'm taking. So the route is pretty simple. I-10 for the most part, right? We'll take I-8 out into San Diego and I-12 around the top of New Orleans, but I-10, so it's not that big of a deal. I found a hotel. I found a hotel that's beach access. It's real close. There's a gas station right around the corner for starting receipts, so that part's planned out. I think I'm gonna leave here Wednesday afternoon, get 500 or 600, maybe 700 miles in on Wednesday, and then on Thursday I will finish out the ride, get to the hotel in time to scout out my beach, make sure that the gas station is good for what I need, so if I've got some time if I need to make any changes. And the reason I scout out the beach is I have some mason jars, and this one's labeled Atlantic and it has a date. I'm going to get a jar full of sand and ocean water, and I've got another one for the Pacific, so I'm going to have those for myself. So just a little memento. A lot of people do that. Don't think I'm the first guy that thought of it. So I've downloaded all my forms. I've done my homework. I'm real positive about the gas station and the hotel where I'm staying. So let's talk about some of the things that I'm going to use to complete this trip. Guess I'll start with my helmet. I'm going to wear my Shoei this time, and this is a Shoei Neotech. I really like the helmet. It's been a great helmet. The only thing I would change, it's modular, so it kind of helps you drink water, but I've never really had a problem. If I could have a helmet that had a transitional windshield, that's what I would do. I would give up the modular portion and go for a transitional shield, but that's okay. That's what I'm going to wear. This helmet's fitted with a Sena 30, and it's a pretty good headset. So one of the things that I'm gonna challenge and try this time is the battery's good for about 10 hours. Well, I'm gonna ride a lot more than that. So the internet in their literature says in a 20-minute quick charge, you can get another 4 or 5 hours. So every time I stop for fuel, when I do my record of where I stopped, every time I stop for fuel, the first thing I'll do is plug in my helmet. So for this trip, I'm using my GV tank bag, and inside the GV tank bag I have the data port, which if you see on the front, it's got a plug and I've got a cord on my bike so it powers up and I've got a data. So I'll literally take my phone charger, my headset charger, sorry, and I'll plug in my helmet every time I get fuel. It's the first thing I'll do. So I'll find out by 15 minutes at a shot getting fuel every 300 miles how long the headset lasts. Now just in case the headset completely dies, I will be taking this, and I'll explain why, but this is my Camelback. This is the Mule, and I have an Anchor battery charger, so I'll take that. That'll fit inside, and I have a cord and I can power it while I'm going down the road. So this is a little new to me. I've never ridden with a Camelback. I usually wear my BMW rally jacket that has a water bladder in there, but it's not waterproof, and I want 100% waterproof. I'm not going to stop on the side of the road to put rain gear on, and I'm not going to wear rain gear the whole time. So I'm wearing my BMW GS Dry clothing and pants, so they're waterproof. My gloves are waterproof, so I'm not going to stop. So I picked up this Camelback, and it's a Mule. It's got 3-liter capacity of water. I've hung my spot tracker on the front, and it's got pouches and got some room inside for some snacks. And like I said, my battery charger will go in there, and a couple cables and maybe something else. But this will be my first shot at using this. 3 liters of water is plenty. So I think that should work out well for me. That's my hope anyway. My Jetboil stash. So I'm a fan of Jetboil. I'm gonna take this, and this is for the hotel. I'm gonna leave at 4 a.m. That's my plan. So I'm gonna get up at 2:30 or 3, and that's really not that early for me. I'm an early riser, but I'll use this to make some oatmeal. At least I can get something in me. Obviously, no continental breakfasts are gonna be open at that time, so I can quickly make some oatmeal and some coffee, or the hotel I'm sure has coffee, but I can make some oatmeal. It's something good and it's hot and it'll stick with me. So I'll take my Jetboil stash. Now the clothing for this trip. Clothing's pretty simple. I'll probably always take a pair of flip-flops. I think I always go everywhere in a pair of flip-flops or sliders, or off-road adventures. I take my Crocs because I can flop the thing around and it stays on my foot. But for this one, this is not a stop and see the sights, so I'm not going to stop and get a picture taken with the largest piece of driftwood that I see. I'm just not going to do that. This is a gas and go type of situation, so I'm planning to be quick and fast and easy. So I went out, I purchased some new socks and new underwear, and I'm going to take these and wash them up, put them in my drawer, and pack the oldest stuff I've got. I'm going to take 1 pair of shorts just in case I would have a catastrophic failure with something on my bike and I need to hang out. So I'll take 1 pair of shorts. I'm not taking any jeans. The t-shirts, socks, and underwear that I wear are going to be the oldest stuff I have, and at the end of each night, I'm going to throw it away. I'm going to be back here on Friday night, so I will replenish my socks, t-shirts, and underwear here. So the first 2 nights I throw them away, 3rd night I'll be here, and I'll have another bag already packed and ready with a change of clothes in San Diego for me. So very minimal when it comes to my clothing that I'm going to pack. Inside my Camelback, 3 liters of water, my battery charger, and some snacks. And I will take my BMW, my GS 911 tool with me, and that'll probably go in here. Tool wise, I'll take everything that I normally take, and that's a big tool roll, a flat tire repair kit to include a 12-volt tire pump and those things. But I'm not taking a whole bunch of extra stuff. This isn't a camping trip. No tents, no sleeping bags, none of that. This is fast and furious. We'll take my camera gear, my GoPros and those things, just so I can video some of it, record it. And it's pretty simple. Downloaded all my forms from the Ironboat website. That stuff's pretty good, and they've made it better. So I think that's about it. Pretty simple. I do plan to record, certainly won't bore you with 2,300 miles worth of I-10, but I'm going to record some stuff, and I'll put together a video of probably getting sand and starting and some gas stops. On a ride like this, it's about efficiency, so see what I can do. All right, so I hope that clears up what a 50cc ride is. Why am I doing it? Because I can. It's a challenge, right? So if you're interested, if you have any questions or comments, or interested in one of these rides yourself, maybe this will help you figure out what you need to do, how you need to do it. But if you have any questions, leave me a message below. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my channel, and keep your eye out for the next video. All right, we'll see you from Jacksonville, Florida. Thanks, have a great day, and be safe.